One is a master spitfire who has decimated former foes by executing her original slam poetry in the most decisive manner, while the other is a son of the Eastern Cape soil who has emerged from the dust of a number of poetry slam contests. We are referring to multiple spoken word champion Zéwande BK Bhengu, who will square off against award-winning poetry and theatre practitioner Koleka Putuma in the much anticipated TEWOP One-On-One Slam event that's taking place at the University of Johannesburg's Art Centre in Auckland Park today. Well, we are joined by one of the pair that's supposed to be here today. Jefferson Tshabalala will be the man speaking to us about what will be happening. Jefferson, it's so great to have you on the show. Welcome.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me.
Bring us into the inspiration for the event. What propelled you guys to put this together?
Well, I mean, we're very interested in the Kerry Pink Knob and Current State of Poetry organization in bringing poetry to the fore in a way that people don't access it usually. So when we thought about what are the main things that people don't associate poetry with, people don't associate it with a lot of money, nor do they associate it with high performance. And Zéwande BK Bhengu and Koleka Putuma are the complete opposite of that. And to have them in competition for a grand prize of 20,000 Rand really got people excited around that. So that's what we wanted to do, to make people excited about performance poetry again.
So talk to us about the format of the slam. How does it happen? How do people enter? Are they judges? How are people selected to win that grand prize?
This one you don't enter. This one you are selected specifically for it.
Okay, now what's the selection based on?
You have to be proficient in your profession. You have to be like a superior poet, and you have had to have made your mark over the years. So Koleka Putuma, a very well-known, renowned poet, renowned theatre practitioner, multiple awards behind her name. Zéwande BK Bhengu, strong slam poet, strong writer, strong performer, who's toured the world as well. So they are equally yoked. In terms of competition, many people don't know who's going to win. So there's already been factions around Team Bhengu or Team Putuma. And some of us are Team Poetry because we're really going to the event for poetry celebration. Yeah, but one almost can't help but want to pit them against each other. Absolutely. It's grueling. I mean, when people think about poetry, you know, it's very quick for us to think, oh, it's like a kumbaya vibe. Yes. Kumnandi, sijabulile sonke, apha kunjalo. These guys have been at an epic war for the longest time. There's some history between them, there's some grudge between them, but also there's a deep respect and admiration for each other's work and each other's ways of approaching the profession, which is what makes this contest quite appealing. All right,
tell us more about the adjudicators and the adjudication process. What will they be looking for in these two wordsmiths, fierce women?
So we've got a stellar judging panel, which is our little well-kept secret. Okay. But what I can give away is that the South African Poet Laureate will be the head judge for writing. And then we've got a judge for performance. So they're being judged on performance. They're being judged on corporate appeal. They're being judged on voice and body. And then they're being judged on writing, which are the things where in the modern poetry industry, as it were, are not looked at that closely. And we have decided that we're removing the judging capabilities away from audience members, which is what normal slams do, and we're putting it in the hands of professionals who are practitioners so that we can highlight the elements of craft that are coming out of it.
Poetry has come a long way from it just having been something that you write for your teacher in class and your classmate to get marks, to being something that gets performed across various world stages. In the South African or African context, who would you say have been at the forefront of changing the face of poetry?
I think there's various organizations that are contributing to that ilk, but more so than celebrating the institutions, I want to put much celebration towards the actual poets themselves. It's poets who have been self-publishing. Bayabala, it's poets who are spending their money on traveling to festivals. It's poets who are making one-person shows. So there's a large array of practitioners who are deciding, and that's really commendable, particularly in a sphere that's not looked at as a financial sphere. So, I mean, including this show, the TEWOP, which is the elite wing of Poetry Slam, these poets have put up half of the prize money, right? So we as the producing company put up 10,000 Rand. They respectively put 5,500, and the winner takes all of it. So to be gambling on yourself, to be believing in yourself in that way, is testament to what the new age of poets thinks about this industry and how they can impact it. And I'm just in awe of these guys as talents.
All right, Jefferson, that's where we'll leave it, and all the best for the event. Thank you so much for contributing to the arts. Jefferson Tshabalala is the founder of that TEWOP One-On-One Slam event, which is taking place at the University of Johannesburg's Arts Centre in Auckland Park today. So make sure you get yourself